In an old dusty attic in 1895, a man discovers a weathered, leather-bound diary, its surface cracked with age. He runs a hand over the cover, sending a small cloud of dust into the slanted afternoon light filtering through a grimy window. With a soft creak of stiff leather, he opens it. His eyes fall upon the first page, where faded ink spells out a date in elegant script, June 12, 1810. This was his father's hand, a man he had known only as a quiet, stoic figure. A sense of curiosity, tinged with a strange reverence, settles over him as he begins to read the words penned over 80 years ago. The dusty attic dissolves, and the scene shifts to the creaking timbers of a tall ship, sails billowing against a vast, unforgiving ocean. A young man, barely in his 20s, stands at the rail, his face etched with a mixture of hope and apprehension. This is the father, vibrant and full of a life the son had never imagined. The diary entries paint a vivid picture of the grueling voyage, of storms that threatened to swallow the ship whole, and of the quiet, desperate prayers whispered under a canopy of stars. The words speak of a relentless yearning for a new beginning, a land of promise far from the rigid society they had left behind. Upon arrival, the untamed wilderness of the New World rises to meet him. The diary details the back-breaking labor of clearing land, felling ancient trees with nothing but an axe and raw determination. Each entry is a testament to his struggle, the failed crops, the harsh winters, the gnawing loneliness of a man building a future from nothing. Yet through the hardship, a thread of unwavering resolve runs strong. He writes of the first successful harvest, the small cabin he built with his own hands, and the dream of a family that would one day call this place home, a family that would never know the hunger or desperation he had endured. The son's fingers tremble as he turns to a pivotal page, the ink slightly smudged as if by a tear. "I have sold it," the entry reads. "The last link to my old life, the inheritance that was my birthright. The funds will be enough to secure the deed to this land, to ensure my children will be born free men, landowners, not beholden to any master. They will never know the price, nor should they. This sacrifice is mine alone, a silent foundation upon which their prosperity will be built." The words hang in the air, a confession buried for decades. The son finally understands the source of his family's modest fortune, a secret his father had carried to his grave. Back in the dim light of 1895, the son gently closes the diary. The silence of the attic feels heavy, filled with the weight of this newfound knowledge. His gaze drifts to a formal portrait hanging on the wall, his father, older, dignified, his eyes holding a depth the son had never before understood. It was not the look of a simple man, but of one who had bartered his past for his family's future. A wave of profound respect and understanding washes over him, bridging the chasm of years and silence. In that moment, he sees not just his father, but the true architect of his life, the silent hero whose greatest story was the one he never told.